Attention passionate Philadelphia fans. Breaking news coming in. Something huge is happening in the NFC East, and it could completely change the direction of the game. We're talking about a direct impact on the Philadelphia Eagles' path toward another Super Bowl run. A power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. And you're hearing all of this here first. Before we get into the details, if you're a true Philadelphia Eagles fan, make sure to subscribe and help strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're part of this family. Let's reach 3,000 subscribers together. Share this news with your friends and with every Eagles fan you know. Now, let's get to what matters. Eagles Nation, take a deep breath, because today's topic is heavy. And yes, the question dominating social media, sports shows, and even NFL locker rooms has finally landed here. Is Jalen Hurts approaching his final days as the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles? Jalen Hurts had perhaps the worst performance of his young career on Monday night. The result was devastating, as the Philadelphia Eagles were defeated 22-19 in overtime by the Los Angeles Chargers. Hurts completed 21 of 40 passes for 240 yards with no touchdowns. However, he threw 4 interceptions and lost a fumble. That accounted for 5 of Philadelphia's 6 total turnovers. His interception count for the season tripled in a single night, and a possible 5th interception was reversed on review. One of the most chaotic moments of the game happened in the first quarter, when Hurts threw an interception, recovered the defender's fumble, and then had the ball stripped from him again. It was like handing possession back to Los Angeles on a silver platter. Despite usually being careful with the football, Monday's collapse drew immediate criticism across social media. When the NFL posted Hurts' overtime interception, made by Tony Jefferson, on X, fans wasted no time reacting. Never put this guy in the same conversations as Mahomes, Lamar, Allen or Burrow ever again, one fan wrote. This is the guy Eagles fans were crying about when people didn't put him in the top 5 or in the MVP discussion, another said. I'm glad I left the game in the third quarter. That was easily the worst performance ever played in any sport in human history, a fan commented. The Eagles had the game in their hands, and that's the exact moment they threw everything away. Literally. Jalen Hurts the offense. Eagles fans saying this to Seahawks fans. Does that mean the Seahawks should worry?
Why?
Because they can pick off 6 passes, another said.
I know.
It sounds strange to say this out loud. We're talking about a player who, not long ago, was an MVP finalist, a league leader, the face of the franchise. But things changed, and changed fast. And the truth, fan, is that no one in the NFL is ignoring this collapse. Because when a quarterback with a massive contract delivers 5 turnovers in one game, including that unbelievable moment with 2 turnovers in the same snap, something never before seen in NFL history, the whole world starts asking questions. Not just the fans. Not just the media. Even rivals are circling around this implosion. And listen, the problem wasn't just one bad game. The offensive crisis has lasted weeks. Production has fallen to its lowest level in 13 years. And Hurts' confidence, always his greatest weapon, has vanished. And this is where the speculation begins. The part no one wants to say, but everyone is thinking. Has the Philadelphia Eagles started preparing the ground for a future without Jalen Hurts? Because if you look closely, the signs are there. The coaching staff is under serious pressure. The offense isn't functioning. The locker room is split between protecting Hurts and holding Hurts accountable. And for the first time since he became the starter, public voices have emerged supporting a potential shift in the offensive leadership, one that could involve the quarterback. Nick Sirianni came out to defend Hurts and called the idea of trading him ridiculous. Of course he did. What else could he say? But experienced fans know one thing. Coaches defend, until the day they don't. And meanwhile, names are already popping up as possible future replacements. Top draft prospects, unhappy veterans from other franchises, trade scenarios that would have been jokes 6 months ago, but today are serious conversations. And most importantly, Hurts' massive contract has loopholes. It has paths. It has exits. And the NFL is a specialist in turning untouchable contracts into yesterday's news. Now I ask you, Eagles fan, if this decline continues, if the confidence doesn't return, if the offense stays trapped in this spiral, will the Philadelphia Eagles really invest another 1, 2, 3 years in a quarterback who seems to have lost his spark? Or will the franchise do what so many others have done throughout history? Move on before the hole gets even deeper? And before anyone says this is impossible, let's remember, the NFL is a cold business. Stars fall. Franchises rebuild everything for far less than what's happening with Hurts right now. Maybe this is just a phase. Maybe Hurts comes back stronger than ever. Maybe this crisis is the turning point of his career. But maybe, And here's the part fans are whispering. Maybe we're watching the beginning of the end of the Jalen Hurts era in Philadelphia. So now tell me, Eagles fan, are you ready for that future? Or do you believe Hurts still deserves to lead this franchise? The question is on the table. And in the coming weeks, one thing is certain. Jalen Hurts' fate will be the hottest topic in the NFL.